The Arkham games are my favorite games of all time, and Batman is my favorite superhero of all time. I didn't play them when they first came out, but when I did play them, I enjoyed them so much, and I had such a good time playing all of them. I love all of them almost equally, but I do have a clear order in which I like them. So in this video, I will be ranking the 4 main Batman Arkham games. Number 4 is Arkham City. Now, I might get a lot of hate for this because this is most people's favorite Arkham game, and I still really love it, but when I played it, I enjoyed it the least. I just enjoyed playing the other games more when I played them. Arkham City definitely improved on Asylum, but I just enjoyed my experience with the other games more. But I love the main theme the most out of all of the Arkham games. I like the side missions and the fact that there is more to do after the main story is done, and the Arkham City stories that give more story to the world. I like the Riddler stuff the least in this game, just because there is too much of it. I also like the DLC, but the Catwoman fight with Two-Face at the end was bad. Harley Quinn's Revenge was good, but not the best DLC. So overall, Arkham City is just the Arkham game that I enjoyed the least. Number 3 is Arkham Knight, and Arkham Knight is the biggest Arkham game. I think it probably has the best open world, and I really like the Batsuit in this one. I like the Batmobile in this game, but like most people, I do think we got a little too much of it. And the scene at Ace Chemicals is one of the best moments in the whole series.
By 50%.
I'm monitoring that facility. You're out of time. I'm begging you, leave now.
It's what you taught me. Do the right thing. That's all that matters.
Master Bruce, I implore you, you must get out of there. If this is about Miss Gordon, you cannot blame yourself for what's happened. Save yourself before it's too late.
Goodbye, Alfred.
I like most of the side missions, especially the Man-Bat one. I don't like how they used Hush in this, because they set up Hush in City, but they didn't use him in the right way. They could have done more with him. I like that Scarecrow was the main villain, and they have been teasing this in City that he would return. There weren't really any boss fights in this, and I wish there were. Arkham Knight has a lot of DLC, and Season of Infamy is my favorite in this game. I especially like how they ended Mr. Freeze's story, but the shorter story DLCs were just okay, with Catwoman's Revenge being my least favorite. So that's what I think about Arkham Knight. Number 2 is Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Asylum didn't just change how I played video games, but it also changed the type of video games I played. Before Arkham Asylum, I only played Lego games and Minecraft. It has the simplest story, which is good since it's the first game. The boss fights are the best in the series, but I don't hate them, and the Scarecrow sections are great. I like the character bios and tapes that just give more story and background for the characters. Joker is great like in all the games, and I like the Riddler stuff the most in this game because it's not too much. But besides the Riddler stuff, there isn't much to do outside the main story. So that's why Arkham Asylum is number 2. Number 1 is Arkham Origins, and I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I love Arkham Origins. Everyone always talks about the boss fights, and I agree. The boss fights are definitely the best in the series, especially the Deathstroke boss fight. The Deathstroke boss fight is the right balance of difficulty and fun. It wasn't too easy or too hard to make it not fun, and it's my favorite boss fight in the series. I like the story with all of the assassins going after Batman, and it would have been cool to see Black Mask as the actual main villain, but I do like the twist of it being the Joker the whole time. Roger Craig Smith as Batman and Troy Baker as Joker both did a great job as the characters. I really like all of the cinematic cutscenes. They look good, and I love the winter setting. Bane was better in this game than he was in the others. They just did his character better. The side missions weren't the best in this game. They were better in the other games. But the Cold Cold Heart DLC was great. It is my favorite DLC in the Arkham series, and the XE suit looks really cool. This game also has my favorite scene in all of the Arkham games, which I'm going to show you right now.
Master Bruce, stop! Master Bruce! Bruce, I will not in good conscience allow you to go. You're outmatched by these assassins.
What?
You're not some hardened vigilante. You're a young man with a trust fund and too much anger. You're in over your head, and I don't want this to be your end.
Alfred, who do you see when you look at me? The boy whose shoes you used to tie every morning? The teenager you drove to his first date? While you are here every night, I am out there. The only thing between the innocent and the predator.
Be.
No, not may be. I am. When the mugger or the thief stops to think twice, that is fear. That is what I am. That is why they hired assassins, because I am the reason the criminals breathe easier when the sun rises. So no, Alfred, I am not in over my head. Tonight will not be my end, but it will be theirs.
So that's why Arkham Origins is my favorite game. And that's how I ranked all of the Arkham games. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.